Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. The American Nightmare Cody Rhodes is looking to shake off the cobwebs and get back to business as he takes on the deadly Karrion Kross, all in preparation for his undisputed WWE Championship defense against the King of the Ring, Randy Orton, at Clash at the Castle. The chase for gold continues for Dragon Lee as he steps into the ring to face European champion Santos Escobar. A win tonight would put Lee in prime position for a title shot, and he's looking to prove he's the one to beat in the chase for the European Championship. Austin Theory's United States Championship reign continues unabated, but now he's putting the title on the line against his own tag team partner, Grayson Waller. Can Theory keep his title hopes alive, or will Waller pull off the upset and take the gold?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 400 pounds, he is the Nigerian giant, Omos.
Omos is making his way to the ring, his massive frame and intimidating presence commanding attention, and the crowd is well aware of the destructive force he's capable of unleashing after last week's backstage attack on Kevin Owens. With a clear message sent to the competition, Omos is looking to make a statement tonight against Channing Stack's Lorenzo, and it's going to be a battle of strength and power.
And his opponent. From Lowell, Indiana, weighing in at 232 pounds, representing the family, he is the underboss, Channing Stack's Lorenzo.
Channing Stack's Lorenzo is making his entrance, looking focused and determined as he prepares to take on the towering Omos, with the hopes of impressing his boss, Tony D'Angelo, by overcoming the giant. Can Stax use his quickness and agility to evade Omos's powerful attacks and pull off the upset? Or will the Nigerian giant prove too much for him to handle? Omos explodes onto the scene, unleashing a fierce intensity that's immediately palpable, his massive frame radiating an aura of unstoppable power as he asserts his dominance over Channing Stack's Lorenzo. Omos swiftly locks in the Boston Crab, but Stax somehow manages to wriggle free, only for Omos to instantly regain the upper hand, reasserting his dominance. Omos is absolutely overpowering Lorenzo, unleashing a relentless barrage of heavy blows that sends Stax stumbling backward, his size and strength proving too much for Lorenzo to handle, as he struggles to find his footing and launch any semblance of a counterattack. Omos is going for the kill, but Lorenzo manages to struggle his way out of danger. Lorenzo capitalizes on the big man's momentary lapse in positioning to take him down, unleashing a flurry of strikes that keep Omos reeling and off balance. Lorenzo senses his chance and goes for the cover, but Omos manages to kick out of the pin attempt. Omos's anger boils over, and he unleashes a vicious onslaught on Lorenzo, each blow landing with even greater ferocity than before, as if the giant's pride has been wounded by Lorenzo's brief moment of success. Lorenzo is reeling, struggling to keep up with Omos's furious pace, and it's clear that Omos is now driven by more than just dominance. He's out for revenge. The devastating sequence ends with a thunderous chokeslam that sends Lorenzo crashing to the mat.
Here is your winner via pinfall, the Nigerian giant, Omos.
Omos delivers a crushing victory over Channing Lorenzo, but Kevin Owens storms into the ring, looking to settle the score for last week's backstage assault. Without hesitation, Owens delivers a vicious stunner to Omos, the impact sending a clear message that Owens is gunning for revenge.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Chelsea Green and Piper Niven.
The powerhouse duo of Chelsea Green and Piper Niven is storming into the ring, eyes fixed on their mission to claim the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. With last week's bold attack on Bayley and Naomi, they've sent a clear message they're coming for the titles, and tonight they take on Michin and B-Fab to show their abilities to dominate the tag division. We're seeing a thrilling start to this women's tag team match, with B-Fab bursting into the ring and immediately making an impact, impressing the crowd with her athleticism and aggression as she takes on Chelsea Green, one of the more seasoned competitors in this contest. Green looks taken aback by B-Fab's intensity, struggling to assert her dominance as the younger competitor lands several solid shots and keeps her off balance. B-Fab and Mission are working well together as they trade off on Chelsea Green, each delivering precise and calculated attacks that keep their opponent reeling. But just when it seems like they're about to take control, Green manages to slip out of trouble and tag in the powerhouse Piper Niven. Niven wastes no time, immediately clashing with Mission in a display of raw strength and aggression that sends shockwaves through the ring. Mission refuses to be intimidated by Niven's physicality, firing back with a series of rapid-fire strikes and kicks that catch the bigger woman off guard, her aggression and determination allowing her to momentarily take the fight to Niven.
Tag is good.
B-Fab is tagged in, but she's immediately met with a tidal wave of Niven's fury, struggling to cope with the sheer physicality and power of the Scottish strongwoman. Niven overwhelms B-Fab with ease, unleashing a merciless barrage of blows that sends her crashing to the mat. And it's clear B-Fab is in trouble as Niven takes complete control of the match, doling out punishment with impunity. The finish is in sight as Niven, sensing victory within her grasp, viciously knocks Mission off the apron to ringside. With Mission neutralized, Niven turns her attention back to B-Fab, dropping the devastating Vader Bomb on B-Fab before going for the pin.
Here are your winners via pinfall, Chelsea Green and Piper Niven.
The tag champs Bayley and Naomi emerge, looking for revenge. They unleash a furious attack on their rivals, and in a stunning twist, they've officially accepted their title challenge for Clash at the Castle.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, he is Big Jim, Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy Uso is making his return to the ring after a tough layoff, and he's got a mission tonight to take down Berto. The crowd is electric as Jimmy makes his way to the ring, looking to prove he's back and better than ever.
And his opponent. From Monterrey, Mexico, weighing in at 198 pounds, representing Legado del Fantasma, Berto.
Berto, known for his speed and agility, is charging into the ring, looking to capitalize on Jimmy Uso's rust after his time away from action. Berto's got a point to prove after recent setbacks, and he's eyeing Jimmy Uso as the perfect target to bounce back. Berto is bursting out of the gates, unleashing a flurry of offense in an attempt to catch Jimmy Uso off guard. Berto then missed a high-risk move, allowing Jimmy Uso to get back into the match. Jimmy Uso is now in full control, unleashing a ruthless assault on Berto as he takes advantage of the momentum shift. Berto's trying to fire back, but Jimmy's precision and power are keeping him on the ropes. The tables have turned, and Jimmy's confidence is growing with every strike. Jimmy Uso is now a force to be reckoned with, unleashing a devastating assault that Berto can barely withstand. Every strike lands with purpose, pushing Berto to his limits. With one final push, Jimmy Uso delivers a crushing double super kick, setting up a crucial pin attempt.
Here is your winner via pinfall, Big Jim, Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy Uso's celebration is short-lived as Rusev suddenly appears out of nowhere, unleashing a vicious assault on Jimmy Uso. Rusev locks in the accolade with ruthless precision, putting Jimmy Uso through excruciating pain. The crowd is on edge, watching in agony as Jimmy Uso struggles to escape, but Rusev's grip is unyielding. The question on everyone's mind is, what's the motivation behind Rusev's attack on Jimmy Uso?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Dublin, Ireland, she is the WWE Women's Champion, the man, Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch is storming into the ring, fueled by last week's brutal attack by Nia Jax, and she's got a score to settle with Candice LeRae. The man is on a mission tonight, looking to send a message to Nia Jax before their title clash at Clash at the Castle.
And her opponent. From Anaheim, California, she is the Poison Pixie, Candice LeRae.
Candice LeRae is making her way to the ring, looking every bit the loyal ally of Nia Jax as she prepares to take on the resilient Becky Lynch. LeRae's mission is clear: soften up the man for Nia's title shot at Clash at the Castle. Candice LeRae is coming out with guns blazing, looking to put Becky Lynch on the back foot from the get-go. The intensity is palpable as Candice tries to wear down the man, setting the stage for Nia Jax's impending title match. Lynch has turned the tables, taking the fight to Candice LeRae with a series of sharp, precise strikes that have LeRae reeling. Now, Lynch has locked in a vicious armbar, applying the pressure as LeRae struggles to find an escape. LeRae somehow manages to power out of the armbar, and in a stunning reversal, she's now the one dictating the pace, unleashing a flurry of attacks on Becky Lynch. LeRae's determination is clear as she targets Lynch's weaknesses, looking to soften her up for Nia Jax's title shot. Lynch is stumbling, trying to fire back, but LeRae's relentless assault is keeping her on the ropes. Lynch dodges an attack by LeRae and seizes the opportunity to turn the tide. Lynch hoists LeRae up and crashes her to the mat with a manhandle slam.
Here is your winner via pinfall, the man, Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch proves why she's the champion, but her victory celebration is cut short as Nia Jax storms the ring, unleashing a furious attack on Lynch. Nia Jax follows up with a thunderous annihilator, crushing Becky Lynch beneath her massive frame and sending a chilling message to the champ ahead of their title showdown at Clash at the Castle.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Mexico City, weighing in at 198 pounds, representing Legado del Fantasma, he is the European champion, Santos Escobar.
Santos Escobar, the reigning European champion, is strutting into the ring with confidence and authority, ready to take on Dragon Lee. Escobar's mission is clear: prove his worth as a champion and show Lee that the title is securely in his hands.
And his opponent. From Tala, Mexico, weighing in at 165 pounds, representing Latino World Order, Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee is electrifying the crowd as he makes his way to the ring, his sights firmly set on European champion Santos Escobar. A win over the champ could be the key to unlocking a title opportunity, and Lee is clearly hungry for the chance to shine. The bell rings and the two competitors lock up tight, each trying to gain the upper hand from the get-go. Escobar's aggression is putting the pressure on Lee, but the challenger is refusing to give in. Dragon Lee is turning the tables now, unleashing a flurry of offense that has Santos Escobar reeling. Lee's aerial assault is taking its toll, and he's starting to look like the more dominant man as Escobar struggles to keep up. The momentum has shifted dramatically as Escobar catches Lee with a perfectly timed counter, and Lee is having to fight for survival. Escobar's submission hold is squeezing the life out of Lee, and he's got to find a way to escape if he wants to stay in this match. Escobar momentarily releases the submission, only to unleash a devastating cutter that sends Lee crashing to the mat. The crowd erupts as Andrade's music hits the speakers, and Escobar's eyes instinctively dart towards the entrance ramp, momentarily breaking his focus on Lee.
Here is your winner via pinfall, Dragon Lee.
What a stunning turn of events as Dragon Lee capitalizes on the distraction and lands a decisive blow, securing the pin and sending the crowd into a frenzy. With this monumental upset over the European champion, Lee has undoubtedly staked a claim for the title in the near future.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 232 pounds, representing the Street Profits, Montez Ford.
Montez Ford is storming into the ring, fueled by a burning desire to become WWE Tag Team Champion and he's got a clear message for New Catch Republic. The Street Profits are coming for the gold. Ford is looking to make a statement tonight against Tyler Bate, and a win could be the catalyst for a title takeover.
And his opponent. From Dudley, England, weighing in at 175 pounds, representing New Catch Republic, he is one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, the big strong boy, Tyler Bate.
Tyler Bate is bringing the intensity as he makes his way to the ring, ready to put on a show and defend his WWE Tag Team Championship credentials against Montez Ford. Bate and partner Pete Dunne have been under siege by the Street Profits, and tonight's win could be a crucial step in proving their dominance. Montez Ford is bursting out of the gate, unleashing a frenetic assault on Tyler Bate as he aims to overwhelm the WWE Tag Team Champion with sheer intensity. Ford's confidence is palpable, and a win here would give the Street Profits a huge psychological boost heading into their title challenge. The action is seesawing back and forth, with both men trading moves and showcasing their technical prowess, each counter meeting its match with a swift counterattack. Neither Ford nor Bate can gain a decisive advantage, as they're evenly matched in a thrilling display of athleticism and wrestling skill. Ford is dominating the pace of the match now, stringing together a series of high-impact moves that leave Tyler Bate reeling. Ford seizes the momentum, ascends to the top rope, and sets himself for the frog splash. But in a stunning display of agility, Bate barely evades the splash at the last possible second. The momentum has swung back in Tyler Bate's favor as he counters Ford's aggression with a beautifully executed reversal. Bate seizes control, unleashing a flurry of high-impact moves that send Ford crashing to the mat, each one landing with precision and power, leaving Ford dazed and struggling to keep up. Bate locks in a submission hold, looking to wrap up the win, but Ford's determination and strength allow him to power out of the hold. Ford refuses to back down, launching himself at Bate with renewed ferocity, determined to assert his dominance and take control of the match. Ford maintains the offensive, relentlessly attacking Bate with a series of punishing strikes. Seizing the moment, Ford climbs to the top turnbuckle and delivers a devastating frog splash, crashing down onto Bate.
Here is your winner via pinfall, Montez Ford.
Montez Ford's celebration is cut short by Shawn Spears. Spears is locking eyes with Ford in an intense stare down as he argues his new faction deserves a title shot more than the Street Profits. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United States Championship. Grayson Waller is firing up the crowd as he makes his way to the ring, and you can sense the determination in his steps. He's hungry to dethrone his own teammate, Austin Theory, for the United States Championship. Waller's got the skills and the charisma, but can he overcome the familiarity and take down Theory to claim the gold? Austin Theory is strutting into the ring, fresh off his title defense last week, and he's clearly feeling invincible as he prepares to take on Grayson Waller. The champion has granted Waller the next title shot, but Theory's demeanor screams that he's not intimidated by his A-Town Down Under teammates' challenge. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United States Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. From Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 207 pounds, Grayson Waller. And his opponent. From McDonough, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the United States Champion, Austin Theory. Grayson Waller charges at the reigning United States Champion in the ring. Waller's aggression is immediate, driven by a burning desire to unseat his own tag team partner and claim the title for himself. Theory, unfazed by the sudden onslaught, stands tall, ready to defend his championship against the relentless assault of his partner. The crowd is electric, sensing the personal stakes of this high-stakes showdown as these two competitors clash in a battle for supremacy. Both men lock up, each fighting for dominance as they exchange holds and counters. The action becomes a frantic back and forth, with neither man able to establish firm control. The match hangs in the balance, each competitor trading near falls and showcasing their skills as they battle for the championship. Waller seizes the momentum, unleashing a brutal assault on Theory, who struggles to keep up with the relentless pace. Waller's strikes take their toll, and Theory stumbles around the ring. But just as Waller appears poised to deliver the finishing blow, Theory digs deep to turn the tide. Theory seizes the opportunity, surging forward with renewed energy and landing a series of powerful shots that send Waller crashing to the mat. Theory asserts his dominance as he unleashes a flurry of precision strikes, each one landing with pinpoint accuracy. Waller is desperately trying to weather the storm, but Theory senses victory within his grasp. With a swift and ruthless motion, Theory nails the A-Town down, and Waller crashes to the mat. Here is your winner, and still United States champion, Austin Theory. Austin Theory has retained the United States Championship with a hard-fought win over Grayson Waller, and in a show of respect, Waller is shaking hands with Theory, acknowledging his teammate's skill and congratulating him on the win.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Marietta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the undisputed WWE champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
The undisputed WWE champion. Cody Rhodes is electrifying the crowd as he makes his way to the ring. He's ready to take on Karrion Kross and prove his title reign is no fluke. Rhodes is looking to assert his dominance over one of the most feared men in the company, and a win over Kross would send a strong statement.
And his opponent. From Sin City, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the Herald of Doomsday, Karrion Kross.
Karrion Kross is emerging from the shadows, his ominous presence commanding the attention of the entire arena as he sets his sights on the undisputed WWE champion, Cody Rhodes. Kross sees a monumental opportunity tonight, and a victory over Rhodes could be the spark that ignites his path to a title shot and potentially changes the landscape of the men's division. Karrion Kross bursts into the ring like a force of nature, charging aggressively at Cody Rhodes with a fierce determination to take down the champion and claim victory. Rhodes digs deep, fighting off Kross's initial onslaught and suddenly turning the tables with a fierce counterattack. Rhodes unleashes a flurry of strikes, sending Kross stumbling backward as he asserts his dominance. With Kross reeling, Rhodes seizes the opportunity to deliver the Cody Cutter, sending Kross crashing to the mat. Rhodes quickly goes for the crossroads on Kross and goes for the pin, but Kross somehow manages to kick out. Kross unleashes a brutal counterattack, punishing Cody Rhodes with a vicious series of strikes. Rhodes struggles to keep up, but Kross shows no mercy, dominating the action with a ruthless display of power. Just when it seems like Kross has Rhodes right where he wants him, Rhodes somehow manages to slip behind Kross and catch him off guard to nail another crossroads.
Here is your winner via pinfall, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes' celebration is short-lived as Randy Orton suddenly appears out of nowhere to attack Rhodes. Before Rhodes can react, Orton strikes with ruthless efficiency, delivering a devastating RKO that sends Rhodes crashing to the mat. Orton stands tall, sending a chilling message that he's coming for the title. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you like this video.